So what Google thing do you use for Python?
Google Colab.
No, okay.
Or we can use today VS Code. Huh? I'll show you how to write code in VS Code today also. Okay?
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. I'll share my screen.
Sure, sure. You can have all the time. No worries. Odita, how are you?
Good, sir.
How how is weather over there?
A bit dry here.
But I see in every place there is rainy, right? It's monsoon happening.
Yes, sir. But like there are cloudy, there is a cloudy weather here, but still no rain is happening. So
Very
yeah.
humid, right? Very much
Yes.
humidity.
Yes, sir.
I can see you are totally exhausted due to humidity,
Quite
right?
frustrating.
Okay, good, good. Keshav, turn on your camera. Keshav, Keshav. Yes, Keshav. Can you see us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ये आपका फोन
Sir,
हमेशा दाएं बाएं क्यों होता है? हाँ,
uh,
yes, go ahead.
yeah, sir, I couldn't do the third question. I don't understand how to, but I did the first, third, and first, second, and fourth.
No worries. Whatever you have
Yeah.
done, you can share it. No
Okay,
worries.
I'm just sharing now.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see?
Yes, yes.
Mm,
Visible.
yeah,
Okay.
so this is my first one. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You just use a simple function max, right?
yeah.
I, I said you have to use if else, right? You just did as
Oh,
okay, so no worries. So
oh,
everyone, there is another function which is called max function. Its job is you can have a numbers inside it, then it will give you the maximum one. Okay. So this is the shortest thing Arsh has done. Wait, wait, it will take time. Huh? 1 second.
okay.
But I hope rest of the students have used if else, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Just okay. So it is
yeah.
giving us the greatest number. Okay. So it is just a max function Arsh has used, but it's okay. It's also correct way to solve it. But I was expecting he would have used if else. Okay. Go ahead. You can show us the next question.
Yeah. Um,
Just add another block at the top. Plus. Can you see the plus symbol?
this
Yes.
one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can put another piece of code here. Or say same thing for greatest of four. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very lazy. Huh? So this is another function that is max. Okay. So these two questions you have done, right? Another one.
And the last one is, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Wait, my bad.
uh,
Um,
yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So again, shortest way, he has chosen a comma b is equal b comma a. So
I'll,
even though I mentioned yesterday, we shouldn't use this one, right? We have to use third variable or only two variables. Okay, you can just give a number.
okay.
Okay, now you can see, huh? It is swapping, right? It is
Mm,
one of the easiest way. Okay, good. But try again today, Arsh, using that if and else. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. So next, who would like to show? Let's uh Ashman, you can go ahead. Okay. Oh, who was raising the
The
hand?
functions.
Share your screen. You have also used functions?
Yeah, I've used the max function.
No, no. We should, like I said, I was expecting you will use only if else. Anybody else would like to show? Aryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, wait a second.
I hope you have also not used.
No.
Okay, good. Then it's good, huh?
Okay.
You can share your screen.
Sir, is
Yes,
it visible?
yes, yes. The
Sir, I
screen.
did it in a different way. So
No
if I
worries.
if I run the code, then I can select the which question I want to solve first.
Okay, good.
So let's say, wait a second. So
Okay, okay,
and I use the if else thing.
okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
Now can you show the code?
Mm-hmm. It's a 200 line code. Uh, it's
Okay,
a bit
go
huge.
go on the top.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me know if anybody has question regarding it. Keshav, please look at the code. Everybody, please check what Aryan has done. So you can check it here. Look, Aryan has declared four variables. Okay, inside it has stored a string, right? And A programmed to accept three numbers and print the largest of them. And B stands for this. So if somebody will say A, right? So input is going to be A. Go a bit, scroll down a bit. You can see, let's suppose if I am giving A, I am storing it inside a variable I, right? Aryan has done it. He has created a variable I where he is storing the input. Then it is checking if I is equal to A, then the actual question is getting working, right? Enter first number, second number, third number, and see how he has done it by using if else. Arsh, look at the greatest of four, right? You look, if A is greater than B, and if A is greater than C, then A is greatest, right? And again, if B is greater than A, B is greater than C. So many, we could have make it short, okay, Aryan, but it is
Yeah.
also good. Okay, go ahead. Next thing is enter first number. Okay, it's related to four number, right?
Yeah, I took all the cases for equality and
Okay, good, good. Okay, you have also checked the equal cases, right? You
yeah.
have done this all by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, how much time it took you?
It took 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay, good, good. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, you can see in order to get the greatest of four number, how much code he has wrote, right? You can see.
And
Okay,
then
then
for the vowel, it was easy because
right.
not
You
much of a
have to
process.
just check A, E, I, O, U, right? If
But then I also had to do twice because of the small and the capital. So
so,
that
there
was
is another way. I will show it. I will show
okay.
it today. Okay, good. Instead
I
of
use
mentioning,
the load function dot
yes, yes.
lower. So
That we can use. That we can use. Huh? Okay, good. Another
In
one was
the
okay.
swap.
You use only two variables to swap, huh? So if
Yeah.
anybody has question, can you check it regarding the last question? Just swapping of two numbers instead of shortcut. This is another way you can have a swapping of two numbers. Anybody has any question related to it? Yes, Arsh, go ahead.
So not a question, but I just finished coding my other ones. So I can just share. Can I share in chat?
Okay, okay. You shared something in the chat?
No, can I just share in the chat? In chat.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
So can I stop sharing now?
yes, yes. Meanwhile, okay, Simriddhi, go ahead. Would you like to share your screen, Simriddhi? Okay, go ahead.
I made the first one with the if else. Can I share now? I mean, after something.
Yes, yes. After Simriddhi, you can share.
Sir, this is the greatest of four numbers.
Wait, wait. We are waiting for the screen, huh? Wait. Yes. Yes, it is getting visible now. Okay.
So this is for the greatest of four numbers.
Yes.
And then this is for the swapping.
Okay. You have used three variables, right? In order to swap, huh?
Yes.
First, you are storing the value of B inside C. Then, then assigning the value of B into A and then C into B. Okay. Good.
And then this is for the vowel.
Right. It's also good.
Sir,
Go
that's
ahead.
it. I've not done the three numbers one.
Okay. So do you have any confusion or question regarding it?
No, sir.
So you done it by yourself without using any AI tool, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, Ashman, you can share your screen now.
Yes, just a minute.
Arsh, you shared something in the chat?
Yeah, I shared for the first question.
Okay, you shared in the chat. Where? In the
Uh,
group?
yeah, yeah. In the Google Meet, the Zoom chat.
In the Zoom chat? I think I
Yeah.
have received it yet. I don't know. Anybody can see Arsh's chat?
He by mistake sent it privately to me, so he needs to be sent.
Okay, okay, you send it to Arsh. Okay, no worries. Ashman, huh? Okay. So no worries, no worries. So Ashman, you can forward it to me, huh? No worries. Or just send it to everyone. Ah, yes, now I got it. I got it. Okay. So a logical operator you have used. It is good. Okay. Ashman, go ahead.
Just a second. I wrote it in Notepad and now it's in PyCharm. It's giving errors. I need to check it once.
Okay, okay, no worries. Maybe the syntax or something issue is going to be there. Tejaji, can you share your screen?
Just a minute.
Yes, yes, once. After that, you
Yeah.
will share. Okay, once.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, it is getting visible. Yes, yes, it is there.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
see it?
yes, it is very, the size, the font size is very small, huh? But it's okay. If it will
Uh,
work for me. Is everybody able to see it? Okay, now
is
it
this
is
better?
good. No, no, it's better now, huh? So this is related to greatest of three. Okay, if A is greater than B, if A is greater than C, else greatest C, else if B is greater than C, then greatest B. ये else को बाहर निकालो. Okay, नहीं, it will work. It will work. It will work. Otherwise, you would
Works.
have. Yes, yes, it will work. It will work. I was thinking you have used elif, but you have used else. It will work, huh?
I use that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it will work. Okay, another
And
question.
this
Uh,
is
4, right?
was yeah.
Okay, if A is greater than B, if A is greater than C, and A is greater than D. Okay, else D, else C is greater than D. Okay, else. And what if A is greater than B, then B is greater than C and D. Okay, then D. Okay, C greater than D, C else D. Yes, it is correct.
And then for vowel and consonants, it's just this.
Okay, you have used OR operator, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And swapping, I just used a temporary way. It's
okay, good. It will work.
yeah.
It will work. Okay, who's going to show next?
I can.
Okay, let's start with Vansh, then Ashman. Okay, Ashman? Okay. Sure, sure. Wait, wait. It will get executed. Okay. Mm. Okay, good. Any question or confusion, Vansh? Any
No, sir.
difficulty you were having while solving this problem?
No, sir.
It was okay, okay, right? Okay, Ashman, go ahead.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm. सारा कोड एक ही में रन किया है, right?
yes.
Okay.
So here's the code.
Okay, you
First,
have used list, huh?
yes.
Okay, no worries. We will discuss it also. Okay, good. Okay, next. Who is going to show it?
Sir, can I show?
Okay, go ahead, you can. Tejas. Okay. So this is regarding vowel and consonant, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have used membership operator, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, if B is greater than max, B, F, C is greater than max. ये समझ आया किसी को? Can you people understand this the way Tejas has solved this problem, greatest of three,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
right? He is first assigning the first value with B, then checking if his B is greater than max, then B is the greatest, right? If then checks with if C is greater than max, then C is the greatest, right? Then displaying the max value, right? Okay, it's also good approach, Tejas.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, for 4, same thing, you have used 3 if instead of 2 ifs, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good concept. Okay. Okay, it's swapping of two numbers using only two variables, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yes, Simriddhi. Yes, dear.
Sir, if you could please explain the logic with the max.
Okay, go ahead. Go, Tejas, can you show it again?
Sure, sir.
So let me explain to Simriddhi, okay? So Samriddhi, it is, let's suppose this one. Let's suppose let's suppose we are giving a number into an A, let's suppose 3, for example. So Tejas, can you just assign A a 3, for example, and commit that, yes,
Comment that.
top, before 5 line, yes, put it here. Let's suppose A is having 5, 3, okay, B is having. And then at the top, you can assign it at the first, no worries, huh?
Oh,
Oh, so that I'll explain. Let's suppose B is having 4. Just enter.
and C.
Can you? Okay, yes. Okay. I think there was an internet issue. Okay, yes. Uh, can you see it, Simriddhi? So
Yes.
let's suppose we have assigned A5, B4, and C2, for example. Okay. So inside max, now we are storing for reference, just for comparison, we are storing the value of a inside a variable, a max variable. Okay. So now max has a value of what? 5,
5.
right? Now you can see on line number 7. Now we are checking if B is greater than max. What is the B we having value? 4. Is 4 greater than 5?
No.
No. So that means it will not go inside this if block. Then it will move to the next block. If then it will check is C greater than max? No. C is having 2 value, max is having 5, right? So still if will not execute and automatically the line number 12 will get executed, right? So max is now having value 5. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tejas. Now, Udita, can you share your screen?
No, sir, I'm not able to. I've written the code, but I'm not able to share the
Okay,
screen.
you have wrote it, right?
Yes.
So is it correct? You have checked it somewhere or somehow?
Yes, sir, I have checked it, but it is working at present.
Okay. Kiara, can you share your screen? Kiara, and also turn on your camera. Keshav, go ahead. Meanwhile, you can share your screen.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I actually wrote it on my notebook.
Why you haven't tried in the laptop, dear?
I forgot to try it in the laptop. I didn't have that much time. Yesterday, I didn't have time much time. That's why I'll try it today.
Okay. So who else is left? Kiara, can you hear me, Kiara?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you share your
Uh,
screen, dear?
My internet is a little slow, so I'm not able to share my screen.
So
I
you have,
typed the code maybe in the chat.
okay, okay, sure, go ahead. Go ahead, dear. One second, let me check. Okay. Okay, logical operators. Okay, you done this yourself, Kiara,
Yes.
without helping of any AI tool?
No, sir.
Okay, swapping of two numbers is left. Is this that swapping of two numbers? The last one?
Yes, sir. The fourth one.
Why this much of code here?
So,
Why you have used if else?
I can't
In,
hear you. Yes.
I said why you have used if else in swapping of two numbers.
So you told not to use it like A comma B is equal to B comma A, so I did it in another way.
So we can solve it without using if else. We don't have to use if else. This problem was not if else, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no worries. Okay, now let me share my screen. Okay, let me know if it is visible. So I think everyone has done your homework. So I hope today I'll give another task and I hope everyone will do, right? So let me share my screen and let me know if it is visible. Sorry about this. So do you want me to use VS Code or use Colab? Can you hear me, everyone?
Sir, VS
Yes,
Code is
sir.
fine.
VS Code?
Yeah, VS Code is fine.
Okay, so let me show you everything in VS Code, okay? So let's suppose I have a folder created. Inside it, I have a folder I created, or you can create a new folder on the desktop, wherever you want to create it. Okay, it's better to create a one folder and put every code inside it, okay? Rather than putting files somewhere here and there. So it is better to manage everything inside one folder. So same thing, let's suppose you can think I have created a folder. I have give it a name as a Python lecture. It's okay. You can just create any folder you want. Let me do one thing. Let me just close it. Let me move this to below. Let me close this one also. So is it visible? Let me close this one also. This one also. Okay, now let's suppose I'm creating a folder on my desktop, or you can use, and let's say IIT Kanpur. Okay, so I just created a folder on my desktop. Now, easiest way is you can just click on it, and on CMD you can just type. Let me show you. Let me just open this folder. On top, on top, you can just type CMD and hit enter. It will open a prompt like CMD inside the Kanpur folder, right? And then you can just type code dot and hit enter. it will open your folder inside the VS Code. Okay, you can see on the left side on my pen, you can see in the Explorer, you can see I am now inside IIT Kanpur folder. Okay, is it clear? Any question? Or if it is too, techie, now just try to open VS Code, go inside the file folder and just click on the open folder and just where you have created the folder, just go to that location and just click the folder you want to open. I just selected, so this will work. Okay, so it's up to you. Whatever you way you want, you can. Okay, any question? Any question? Anybody? So it's up to you. Now, let me do one thing. Let me do one thing. On the left side, on this button, I'll create a new file. Let's say lecture2.py. That's it. So you can see, let me close these agents. Okay. Now, this is my VS Code now, isn't it? Can you see it? So my VS Code is now open. So it is an editor. You can use it for number of programming languages. So VS Code is an editor where you can write code for different kind of languages. Like let's suppose if you want to write Python code, you can use VS Code. If you want to write some other language codes, you can use the Python. Okay. But you may have to configure certain things according to it. But now let's do one thing. I just created a simple file and I gave it a name as lecture2.py. Is it clear? So today we will start from logical operators. So yesterday we saw how we can use if else, how we can use elif, okay, and also nested if, right? But today let's try to understand what are logical operators. Okay, so logical operators are like and or not. So they help us to solve, make our code easier to write when there is a problem where you have to use multiple nested ifs, okay, or lots of elifs. You can make your code concise, okay, by using different logical operators. So we have logical operators like and, or, and even we have not, or this one. These are kind of logical operators which we can use for handling the logical operations. Okay. Am I audible to everyone? So let's do one thing. Let's suppose I want to, ask user to type username and password, right? If you remember yesterday, we asked user to type username and password. If both username and password is correct, then we were able to display welcome or else. But we solved that by using nested if, right? But we can make our code easy by using logical operators. How? Because AND operator works in a way when you have a couple of conditions or so many conditions and you want every condition should be true till that you don't want to execute that if block. So when there is a condition that you have to satisfy all the conditions and then you have to execute a specific block, what you can do, you can put between those conditions your AND operator. Okay, Tejas? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Tejaji, is it clear? Udita, Arsh, Vansh, Simriddhi,
Yeah.
Udita,
Yes, sir.
Keshav.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me do one thing. Let's say username, and I will use an input function, right? And then let's do one thing. I will use a variable, another password. So I ask it enter username and password. Then let me use if username is admin and password is 1234, for example. If both condition is true, then I will say print access granted ke bajay we can just write welcome admin. If something is wrong, if either username is incorrect or password is incorrect, then we can use else block, right? So you can see between these two conditions, we are using which operator? And operator, okay? So what will happen? This and will check if both conditions are true, then this if block is going to be executed. Okay. If any of the condition is wrong, if any condition is failing between these two, this if block is not going to get executed. Is it clear? So that means, so and you can use there where you want every condition should be true, you can use and between them. And instead of using nested if, you can use just an and operator. That will make your code easier. Okay. Now let's try to run this program. What is the way to run it? You can see on the top of your VS Code, there is a terminal, right? You can just click on the terminal and you can see my terminal's path is inside my IIT Kanpur folder. Okay. So how to run it? You can just type simply Python. And what is the file name? It is lecture2.py. You have to type it. Okay. You can say Python lecture2.py and then hit enter. Now you can see. Or for your convenience, there is a running button on the top. You can just click on it and it will run your program. But it is better to also remember these kind of commands. It will help you. Okay. So if you have to run your Python file, simply you can just mention Python, then the file name you want to run. Maybe sometimes this file is somewhere in the location. You have to give the whole, or you have to reach first till that location where file exists. Okay. Then you can mention Python and the file name. But right now, my Python is already inside this particular folder where my file actually resides, right? So it is already there. You can see. So I don't have to mention the whole path. I am already at which path where my folder is and where my file is. Okay. So that is the reason I just typed Python and the lecture file number I want to run. And I just hit it enter and you can see I am getting this line of code is getting executed. Okay. So let me type admin and password, let's say 1234. And you can see I'm getting welcome admin. Is it clear? Let's suppose if I want to run it again, let me give username correct and password wrong. And you can see this else part is getting it executed. Is it clear? Anybody has any question?
No, sir.
Okay, so yes, Keshav.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes,
Sir,
yes, go.
after you run the code, why is it written PSC/users thing?
It's a PowerShell there. It's a PowerShell. There are so many terminals in your system. This is a terminal CLI tool, we can say. That CLI tool we are using the PowerShell inbuilt CLI tool of Microsoft. Okay. Maybe if you are using MacBook, it has its inbuilt CLI tools. Or you can see I have other tools. You can see on the right side there is PowerShell. I have used. Even I can just click it. You can see I have different kind of terminals here. I can use command prompt. I
Yes,
can
sir.
use agent host. I can use git bash. Okay. Some of them I have installed myself for different things. Okay. But you can use the PowerShell. It will work.
Okay,
But
sir.
first thing first, you need to install Python on your machine. If Python is not installed in your machine, you won't be able to run your code. Getting my point? So if I'll type Python on my system, Python Python, you can see I have Python installed and which version it is? It is 3.12. So that means if you want to run your Python code in the VS Code, first you need to download the Python interpreter and install it in your machine. Okay? Is it clear? Then you will be able to use your VS Code and it will be able to run your file. But maybe when you are installing Python on your local machine, you have to add your Python interpreter in path variable. Or if you are installing it, it will show add path. When you will try to download it while you are installing your Python on your machine, it will show you while installing, do you want to add it in the path? So you have to add in the path. Then what that means? That means you can use your Python interpreter anywhere on your whole laptop. Okay, you can access it anywhere. Is it clear, Udita? Is it clear, Tejaji, Ashman, Arsh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it clear? So, so is it clear, Keshav, now? Okay, 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 good. So, so this is how you can run your code in Python, in VS Code, sorry, in VS Code, and how to use terminal to run your file. And you were able to see that the Python was running this code. But if there is no Python installed on your machine, this will not be, getting executed. It will say Python does not exist. Python is not an internal command, something like that error you will get. But if you have installed Python first on your machine and then you are trying to run your code in VS Code via terminal, you will be able to see, execution of a code. Okay. Now let's move to the next part here. For example, this was a simple example of AND operator. Now let's suppose somebody, let me just commit it out. Okay. Let me say multi-line comment. I can do one thing. I can just type like this. This is called a multi-line comment. Okay. So instead of using pound symbol, you can use these. Okay, three single quotes, start and end. This will just commit your whole code, whatever is between it. Now, let's suppose if I have this code, instead of and, I am using or. If I am using or instead of and, what will happen? So this means when you see or between conditions, that means either this condition or this condition. If any of these condition is true, my if block is going to be executed. Is it clear? Sure. Any question? Anybody?
No,
Simriddhi,
sir.
Pakka Pakka, Tejaji, is there any question in
No.
particular? Tejas, any question?
All clear.
All clear, right? Okay, now let's see what will happen. Let me try this and let me run this code. Let's say enter username. Let me give admin, but I'm giving wrong password now. But you can see still it is showing welcome admin. Why? Because my one condition is getting true, right? Because I have used or operator instead of and. So let's try it again. Let's suppose, let's say I'm giving wrong username and I'm giving password correct. Let's say 1 2 3 4, and you can see I am getting welcome. Okay, but this is not right way to solve this problem, or is not meant for this kind of a question. So, but you got an idea now how or works. Okay, is it clear? So if there is a situation and you have been asked write a program and they asked you there should be multiple conditions. If any condition is true, you have to display something. So in that cases, you have to use which operator? Or operator. Okay, Keshav? Vansh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Tejari, Aryan, are you there? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's suppose let's try something else now. Let's use first in operator. We call it membership operator. Some of you have already used it, but let's try it again. Okay. And let's see what it do. Okay, Arsh? Okay. Now let's suppose in. In is a membership operator. It means if you have to check something is inside something. So you have to use in. Okay. Let me show you. For example, let's suppose I have a variable. It contains, for example, list of names like this. Okay, I just added three names inside my one variable. Now I am asking if this name is inside this variable, say something, John is in the list, else let's say John is not in the list. Is it clear? Anybody? Any question? So in will do one thing, it will check whether this name is inside this. So you can see John is there. So that means we will get an output of what? John is in the list, right? Let's suppose I am writing, for example, Irfan. And let's try to run it. And then I have to use it here also, Irfan. Okay. Now if I run it, Sorry, not this one. Huh? And you will see I'm getting Irfan is not in the list, right? Is it clear? So in checks whether something is inside something, when you have to check something, is something inside something, you have to use in operator. Okay? Is it clear? Even though you can take this input from a user, let's suppose you are taking a name from a user and you want to check in this particular variable if it is present. So let's say name, I'll say input, enter a name, and instead of this, now I can use name in this. Is it clear? Now let's run it. Enter name, let's say Sam. So you can say Sam is not in the list. Is it clear, Tejaji?
Yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah.
What about Tejas?
All clear.
All clear? Okay. Simriddhi, Aryan, Kiara, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's try something which is in the list. Let's say Jane. But you can see it is showing Jane is not in the list. Let me ask this question to Kiara. Why it is showing Jane is not in the list? Though Jane is here, right? What is the reason?
So it's not in capital letters. The J is in lower cap.
Right. So the issue is here, the Jane present in the variable is starting with capital case, right? In uppercase, right? The first letter. But we were giving name as a small. Let me just type it exactly as it is. Now you can see it is showing Jane is in the list. Is it clear? Now you got an idea about in. Okay, now let's try an example of not in. Let's try example of not in. So let's suppose, for example, let's say, let's create a variable, enter a name, and let's say a list I have mentioned, and let's print it. So I asked it, check if name is not in this. Okay, leave this square brackets out. Let me remove these so that you will not get confusion. Okay, now if I'll type, let's say John, so you can see John is in the list. We said if name is not in this, say it is not in the list. But right now Jane was in the list. That was this if block was not getting executed and else was executed. Is it clear? Let's try it again. Let's say Sarah, for example. So you can see Sarah is not in the list. This if condition is true now, and this message was displayed. Is it clear? So this is the job of a not operator. Okay. Anybody has any question related to this? And or not in Udita? Everything is clear? Aryan, everything is clear? Keshav, Ashman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now let's move to the next important part now. Very important part. So far, whatever variables we create, they have a capability to store only one value at a time in a way, right? But what if you want to store multiple values? Multiple values. Not this way, not this way. This is not a good way to store multiple values in a variable, okay? Like we have done here. This is not the right way. It has lots of limitations. When you want to store multiple values in a variable, this is not the right way. It has lots of limitations. That is the reason we have other data structures which we use especially when we have to store multiple values. Okay. So let's talk about one of the data structure that has a capability to store multiple values at a time. So let's talk about first list. What is a list? Okay. Anybody has any idea about it? What is a list? Can you explain? Anybody? Go ahead. Anybody, any idea about what is a list?
Like it is a data type which stores multiple data types and is also mutable in nature. So like the elements and things can be changed in it.
Okay, good. Anyone would like to add?
Sir, it is kind of like a single dimensional array, if, like a library of data.
Okay. Arsh, any idea about it?
A thing which stores multiple data types. That's all I need.
Okay, it stores multiple values. Right. Anything? Udita, Kiara, no idea? Samriddhi, okay, now let's do one thing. So what is a list? Let's have a definition first, okay? So if somebody wants to write, you can write down. So a list is a collection of elements, or also we can say objects. Object means data, okay? A list is a kind of data structure that has a capability to store multiple values. So that is the reason we said a list is a collection of elements. Elements means data or objects, okay? List is ordered. Remember that. A list is a kind of data structure. It is ordered. What does ordered means? The way you are storing multiple values in a list, when you are going to print it, it will be displayed as it is. The way you have stored them, the order you have gave them, it is going to display them as it is. Is it clear? Is it clear? So a list is collection of elements, a list is ordered, and list is indexed. What does that mean? The data you are storing in a single variable, every value or every element is going to have its own position, and that's what we call index. Okay, that indexing, that positioning in list starts from 0, not from 1. Okay, getting my point? So a list is a collection of elements, list is ordered, list is indexed, and list is mutable. That's what Tejas said. Okay, mutable, what does that mean? Mutable means once you are storing a value inside a container, you can change it, you can modify it. That's what we call mutability. Okay, another important thing you have to remember, a list can store duplicate values. Okay, so these are the 5 things you have to remember. List is collection of elements, list is ordered, list is mutable, list is indexed, list can store duplicate values. So now you have a container, such kind of container that has a capability to store multiple values. Okay, and it can store duplicate. Even every element is going to have a specific position. Is it clear? So now if you have to declare a list, what is the way to declare a list? You have to use square brackets. You have to use, so in order to create a list kind of data structure, you have to use square brackets or you have to use list method. Is it clear, everyone? Ashman,
Yes.
Ash, Tejas, right? Tejaji, is it clear? Okay, now let's see how we can create a list. Is my screen visible? Right? Is it okay? This much is okay, the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's see how we can create a list. Let's suppose I want to store names of 5 persons. Let me do one thing. Let's create a names like this. John, or let's say something else. Else Charlie. So I just created a list. It is storing how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it clear? Also, let me store again, let's say John. So I just created this variable now. It has a capability. You can see we stored how many elements inside? 6. Isn't it clear? How many elements? 6 elements. Now, if you want to check what is the data type of it, you can say print and you can use type function names. And let's try to run it and see the output. You can see it is showing list, class list. So it is not a integer or string data structure. It is a kind of a list data structure. Okay? Is it clear? Everyone? Now, let's see what will happen. Let's try to print this list and see. We said a list is collection of elements, list is ordered. Let's see, list can store duplicate values. Now see, the way I have gave the data, you can see I am getting it exactly as I have given it, right? That's what we call ordered. That's why we called it's an ordered. First I gave John, Jane, Bob, Alice, Charlie, John. And you can see I am getting the same order. So this is what he called a list is ordered. Okay. Another definition, another point I said, a list can store duplicate values. You can see John 2 times, right? And you can see it is there. So I have stored John 2 times and it is there. Is it clear, Aryan? Tejas,
Yes.
Tejaji, anybody? Any question? Kiara,
Sir,
Simriddhi,
how is
Odita?
it different from storing all the values in a variable without a list?
Yes. Look, like I said, when we are just creating a variable like this at the top, like this, it has lots of disadvantages. Let me give a very simple example. Let's suppose I'll ask you access Jane from this variable. Only Jane. You cannot do that in a single way. You have to do lots of, I would say you have to write lots of lines of code in order to get Jane from this variable, which I have highlighted. Why? This is the whole string. If I'll say index, here whole index 0 stands for J, not the whole word. And it is going to be hectic for us to access Jane. I need to do lots of operations in order to access Jane. Or let's suppose I want to change. Instead of Jane, I want to put something else inside it instead of Jane. So again, it will take lots of operations to do that thing. So that is the reason we always prefer such kind of data structure where our calculation and operations will get easier, okay? And lots of steps will get, removed. So that is the reason we always prefer a data structure. Remember that when you are solving a problem real world, that is the reason architecture matters. Data structure matters. Let me give an example. Let's suppose you are living in a place, it is prone to flood. And I ask you build a house. Will you build a house using bamboos or wood without strong foundations or without digging deep? No, right? Or let's suppose I am asking you to build a house where you are living, which is prone to earthquakes, right? Like Japan, for example, right? So if you can see the structure in Japan, they know they are prone to earthquakes, right? So they use materials accordingly and build the skyscrapers like 50, 60 high buildings, right? But they use accordingly the structure and accordingly the tools based on the problem, right? So same thing when you are solving a problem, data structure matters. Because later when you are going to do calculation and other things, it will matter. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anybody has any question?
Sir, how do we change values in a list?
I'll show you rightly. Let me show you. Okay. So now you got an idea. It can store duplicates. Now let's suppose I want to access Charlie. I want to access Charlie. So like I said, a list is indexed. What does that mean? Every element is going to have its own position. Suppose the John is having a position of 0 because indexing in list starts from 0. So if John is 0, Jane is 1, Bob is 2, Alice is 3, and Charlie is 4. So I can say print, print names, and I can mention the position here, okay? If I'll try to run it, now you can see I'm getting Charlie. So you have to access a specific element, you have to use the square brackets. First you have to use the name, then you have to use square bracket, inside you can mention the position. So positioning starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it clear? Does anybody has any question related to it? Now one wants to change. Let me do one thing. I want to change Jane. Instead of Jane, I want to add Vansh over there. So I'll say names of one, right? And I'll say Vansh, right? So what will happen? It will override the value which is at position 1. Now if I try to display my list, you can see instead of, what was at the 1 position Jane, now I am able to see their Vansh. Is it clear, Vansh?
Yes, sir.
Now this is how you can modify a list. This is called a mutable. Ashman, is it clear? Tejas?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how we can say a list is a collection of elements, list is ordered, list is indexed, list is mutable, right? And list can store duplicate values. This is all about knowing what is list all about. It's a kind of a container that has capability to store multiple values, and that has a capability to store duplicates, that has a capability we can change it, right? So you got an idea about list? Anybody has any question related to it? You can ask it right away. If nobody has, then I can ask questions now. Are you sure nobody has any question?
No.
आया ना तो बोलो यार.
No, sir.
Okay, sir.
केशव, any question है? केशव? Okay, Udita?
No, sir.
Okay, no question? Okay, now I have a question for you. Let's suppose I want to display all names one by one. First John, then Jane, then Bob, then Else, Charlie, and John. So this question is for Vansh. So
Okay,
you
sir.
heard my question? You heard my question? How
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to do that? I just want that first it should display John, Jane, Bob one by one.
Sir, can I type it into the chat?
You can say it there. What
Sir,
should
we
we
can
do? Yes.
Sir, we can just write the index after names, like names bar bracket 0, then next line print names bar bracket 1, etc.
Like this. Names, then 0,
0.
then
After that, another print statement and bar bracket, same 1.
okay, names like
Yes,
this.
sir.
But this is going to be very hectic for us, right? Let's suppose a list contains 100 names. So we have to write names how many times? 100 times. Arsh, how are we going to do that? Wait, Ashman, I know you know.
Sir, we can also use a
So I
for
thought
loop.
it the same way.
Okay.
Sir, we can also use a for loop.
Okay, loop. Anybody has idea about loops? Simriddhi? John?
Yes.
Aryan?
Sir, we can use loops using for loops so that we can have a variable. So it will be print names, and in the bracket it would be that variable, and then we can assign the range, and then we can go about that.
So look, no, it's not about using loop. It's about knowing what is the problem, the solution I wrote here. What is the problem? That is the reason. If you know what is the problem, I wrote the solution and what is problem in it, then
So
you will
if
know.
we
Yes, yes, go
like
ahead.
if in the list there are lots of names, then we can't do this manually.
Because it is kind of a static way, right? Let's suppose tomorrow, this way we have a limitation, right? So that is the reason whenever you are writing solution to a problem, you need to look always that solution that should be dynamic, right? It should, solve all kind of, situations, right? Is it clear? So now let's see if I have to solve this without typing names of 0, names of 1, names of 2, names and so on. So how I'm going to do that? There is a way to solve anything which is repetitive in nature. Look, I am doing repetition here. Names, 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 names. Only what I'm changing is the index, right? So rest is repeating. So when you see a problem, when you saw a problem, it is doing repetition of something. Quickly, you need to think about we can solve it using loops. Okay? So that is the reason we said when there is a problem, it has repetitive nature, you can solve it by using loops. Is it clear? Anybody has any question? Anybody? So what is a loop? What are loops? Where we use them when there is a problem that has repetitive in nature. So you can solve that using loops. But regarding loops, you have to remember three things. Can anyone guess what are the three things we need to remember? Simriddhi,
Sir,
Udita.
I think we need to initialize it and then we have to set a limit and we
Mhm.
have to update the value.
Okay, Chiara, is Simriddhi saying correct? Chiara,
Yes, I think she's right.
okay. So that means we need to remember while regarding loops, we need to first initialize, right? Then we need to set the limit. Then to reach that limit, either we have to increment or decrement. Let's suppose I want to do something 5 times. Till reach 5, I need to start somewhere first. And in order to reach 5, I need to do something to it, to the previous value, either increment or decrement it. Is it clear, Ashman? Are you there, dear?
Yes, sir.
That means initialization, then we have to set the target or limit where you want to reach. But in order to reach that target place, we have to use increment or sometimes we use decrement. Is it clear, Tejas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's see what is the syntax of writing a loop. So in Python, there are only two loops you can use, which is for and while. Okay. But in other languages, you will find different kind of loops like for each, for off, for in, do while, repeat until, so many loops. But in Python, we have only two loops, for and while. Okay. So now let's see what is the syntax of writing a for loop and how to solve this problem, repetition problem. So remember that I am going to use a function with for loop, which is range function, which is range function for certain conditions. Otherwise, if I have to solve this problem, I don't have to use range function, but I want you to first understand how loops work actually. Okay. Let's suppose I am writing for I. I is just a temporary variable that will store a temporary value for a temporary period of time. You can give it any meaningful name. Let's say in, I am going to use a range function. Whenever you need a series of numbers, we use range function. And let's say print I. Try to understand it. Once, try to understand. You feeling sleepy?
No, sir.
मिर्ची भेजू मैं? रोटी खाओगे? रोटी खाओ, खुद जान जाओ. Okay. Okay. Now let's try to understand how this works. Okay. First, let's run it and you will see the output. See, I am getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What just happened here? It automatically starts where? From 0. इसने कहाँ से start किया? It started from 0. Then it checks whether that 0 is less than 5 or not. Yes, it was there. Then it went inside loop and it was displayed. Then it came back on the top and it was incremented by 1 internally. And that 0 becomes 1. Then it checks again condition. Is 1 less than 5? Yes, it is. Go inside and you will see 1. Again, it goes back on the top and internally it was again incremented by 1 default. Now instead of 1, 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Again it is checking the condition. Is 2 less than 5? Yes, it is. And you can see we are getting 2. Right? So when you have a range function and you have mentioned only one value inside it, remember that it means limit, target. And it is going to be always less than. And it will automatically start from 0. Is it clear? Hi Anna, Teja ji. Are you here, Teja ji?
Yeah.
Sure? Not
Yeah.
watching anything else?
No.
Okay. I can see you in, I can see in your specs.
Oh, that's my notes app.
Okay. So is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, who else is there? Kiara, is it cleared?
Yes.
Okay. Keshav, is it clear? Okay, now let's suppose if I'll just mention 1 comma 5, what will happen? Now this will become initialization. So now my loop will start from where? 1. You can see. Now I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it clear? Now let's suppose I just want to increment it by 2. And the third place you can mention the increment. Now you can see where I am getting 1 and 3 only. Why? First 1 is 1 less than 5, then it will move down and display 1. Then it is going to be incremented by 2. 1 plus 2 becomes 3. Is 3 less than 5? Yes, it is. It will print it. Then again it is incremented. 3 plus 2 becomes 5, but 5 is not less than 5. So that is the reason this loop will not get executed again. So that is the reason we are getting only 1 and 3. Is it clear? So you can think it's like an initialization, this is condition, and this is increment. Okay, by itself, if I mention 1, it is same like that without mentioning the third part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now is it clear? Anybody has any question related to it? Ashman, any question from you? Tejas?
No, no questions.
Okay, Tejaji, any
Sir,
question?
what
Once,
if we have to subtract the updation value, as in descending order?
yes, we can do that also. Let me show you. When you have to, go in the decreasing order, let's suppose 10 to 1, you have to mention all the values. You cannot mention only one value to that. Let's suppose for I in range, let's say I just want to go from 10 to 1. So you have to mention it like this there. You have to mention all the three parameters when it comes decrement. Okay, but in increment you can mention only 1, 2 and also 3 parameters. But when it comes decrement, you have to mention all the parameters. Now if you can see, the output is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So first means 10. Start from 10. Okay, then it will check is 10 greater than 0. Yes, it is. It will go inside. Then it will go top and it is going to be decremented by 1. 10 minus 1 becomes 9. Then it is again going to check is 10, 9 greater than 0. Yes, it is. Then print 9. Then again it is going to be decremented by minus 1. Then it will become 8. Is 8 greater than 0? Right? Yes. So it will go on till it will reach to 0.
Thank you, sir.
Is it clear, Simriddhi? Udita? Udita, is it clear? Kiara?
Yes.
Okay, now my question is for you. It is clear now. Now I want you to display this list, this list without using this repetition. I want you to solve this problem using loops. Let me just copy this and commit it here, and let me paste it here. And now let's print it, each and every element one by one using loops. So I'll do for I in range function, and I'll say start from 0. And how many elements I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 6. And let's say print names of I. Can you explain it? Keshav, can you explain it? So what this will do?
Print I. It will print all the names from John. It will not print the fifth, sixth name because it is repeated. But
Once, can you explain the execution of this loop?
Sir, it will print all the names.
Yes. So can you explain how it will work one by one? First, what
So,
will happen?
sir, first the loop will run and the first name John will be printed. Then in the next line, the name Jane will be printed right after, as the value of I will be increased by 1 in each repetition.
Yes. So what will happen? Let me show you. First, we are starting from 0. Yes, Simriti, go ahead.
Sir, isn't the last index 5 and we've set the limit as 6?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There is going to be no sixth position, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is not included. It's always less than this, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what will happen. First, 0 will go to this I. Yes, it is. Then it will say names of 0. The list we have, what is at the 0 position? At the 0 position, we have John. It will print it. Okay, then it is going to be incremented automatically by 1. If I'll not mention, still it is going to be incremented by 1. Let's mention it. So it was 0 earlier, now it will become 1. Is 1 less than 6, right? Now this I is having value 1. It will go down and it will say names of 1. What is at the 1 position now? So it is Jane. I'll get Jane. Then again it is going to be incremented. It will say 2. Is 2 less than 6? What is at the name of 2? It is Bob. So this will, it will do repeatedly. Our I is going to be incremented and it will print all the names, right? Till John. Is it clear? Anybody has any question? Everyone, is it clear? So let's run it now. Let's say Python, and you can see I'm getting John, Jane, Bob, Alice, Charlie. But it has a one disadvantage here, right? Let's suppose if somebody added another name. Let's say I am adding Tejas here, okay? Tejas, for example. What will happen now? Again, I have to change the condition here. I have to put 7 here, right? Let's suppose tomorrow we have a big list. I need to first count that list. But instead of doing that, we have a function called a length. We have a function called, I can just simply ask it to do one thing. Just calculate the length of this list. How many elements inside it are? So it will set that condition here. Let's suppose length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now it is going to be 0, comma 7. So I don't have to change now every time. Look, if I am going to remove this Tejas again, I don't have to do any changes here now because my length function will handle it automatically. Is it clear? Anybody has any question related to it? So what length function does? It just calculates how many names are there and it will return a number. Aryan,
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Easy?
Yeah.
Simriddhi,
Yeah.
Tejas, Tejaji, is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Or
okay.
else, sir, we could also do like for name and names, print name directly, right?
Yes, yes, we can do that also. Now let's see another way to do that. Okay. Another way of doing is you don't have to use range. You can just simply say name in names or just any variable I, something else. Let's say I in names and you can just print I here. So what it will do, it will automatically iterate each and every element and put it inside I. So first it will iterate first name and it will go inside I, then it will print it. Now just let me run it and you can see I am getting John. So you don't have to worry about now condition. So this loop will go on till all the elements are iterated. Okay. Arsh, is it clear? You are feeling sleepy?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Yes, you are feeling a bit sleepy, right? Okay. Anybody? Any question? No question? So this is another way of doing it, right? So this is how you can write a loop and how you can solve, how you can print each and every element of a list. Now write down some questions. It's now question time, and this is enough for the day. Huh? Learning how to use loops and also a list also. Okay. And also we learn couple of things in not in and or operator. Now write down some questions. Okay. First question, but make sure you will not use any predefined function. You have to do everything hard coded. Okay. Let's suppose you have a list of 5 names. Okay. Write a program to accept, to have a list of 5 names. Okay. Enter a name from a user and check whether that name is present in the list or not. You have to create a list of 5 names. After that, you need to ask a user enter a name and check that name is present in the list or not. If it is, it should show us present, else not present. Okay. Second question, reverse a list. You can create any list of numbers or a list of names. You need to reverse the list. Display the reverse of a list. Okay. Third question. Calculate the sum of elements in a list. Let's suppose I have a list of 5 numbers. Display all the elements sum. Okay. Let me know if anybody has any question. Huh? Another thing, list 5 numbers, display only even numbers from it. List of 5 numbers, but display only even numbers from it. Last question, list of 5 numbers, display sum of only even numbers from it. Display only sum of even numbers from it. Anybody has any question?
Sir, can you please repeat question number 5?
You need to have a list of 5 numbers. Okay. And out of those 5 numbers, you have to display only even numbers. Hello. Assalamualaikum. Sorry for keeping you on, call, huh? Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Everyone,
Yeah.
Arsh, are you there?
Yes.
Are you sleeping? Okay. Udita, are you there? Kiara? So
Yes.
you wrote questions, right? Anybody has any question related to it? No? It is straightforward, clear? Sure? Pakka pakka?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll expect from everyone tomorrow. You will do it, but please do not use any predefined function. Try to use it. Use your hard code logic. If else in something else. Look, using functions it will make easy, but I just want that your logic should get built right. You should have a capability of problem solving. Okay, is it clear? So try to solve it yourself without using predefined functions, because when you will opt for next part of this I would say AI ML or upcoming, when you want to become fully skillful in particular area, problem solving matters. Remember that. So the more problem solving you have, you will get better job. Okay, so it is better to develop your logic right now. Whether it will take time, it's okay. You will fail, it's okay, there is no issue. But do not try to use now a predefined function for now, at least some time. Okay, otherwise instead of using your hard code, better is to use predefined functions, because behind the scene they are very optimized. But you can use them later when you have a capability to solve your problems yourself without using predefined functions. Okay, is it clear? So I think this is enough for the day. If anybody has any question, you can ask me right now. Was this session was helpful or not? You enjoyed it or not? Tell me, anybody. uh Ashman, was it good today? Was good? Any question?
Yep. No,
Okay,
no
was it
questions.
helpful?
Yes.
Tejas?
It is good, sir. It is helpful.
Okay. Vansh, what about you? Udita?
Sir, it was helpful.
Good. Udita, thank you.
Yes, sir, it was helpful.
Tejaji, what about you?
Yes, sir. It was pretty good.
Okay.
But I think
Arsh?
like we could speed up a bit.
Yes, we can. But I need to think, couple of things in my mind. No, if
Yeah.
I try to speed up later, it shouldn't happen कि बस सबको ऊपर से गया बाउंसर ही जाएगा. ठीक है?
Ah,
Otherwise, we will do slowly. Look, this 12th session is not about learning whole Python. It's not possible.
yeah.
It's not possible. Remember that. Even basic Python will take you at least 2 months of time to get a hold on it. 12 sessions will not work. It is just getting hands on it. Okay, getting an idea how it. I will try whatever I'm teaching to give you a good idea about it, and use it in a best way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I have to touch also ML, but I cannot, first cover all basics. Then I'll move to the ML. It will take then a month or 2 months to reach there. But at least I am just covering those things which will help in ML part. Okay. Okay. Uh, Arsh, what about you? Was it helpful? Was today's
Yes, I
session
learned quite a lot.
good? Simriddhi,
Yes, sir, it was really helpful.
Keshu,
Yes, sir.
okay, Kiara, any question and doubt was good today?
It was good, sir.
Okay, Aryan.
Yes, sir, it was good.
Okay, so let me know if you have any question or confusion apart from it, apart from programming. If you have other things going on mind, like suppose somebody is also working in a project or something else, you have doubt or you are getting stuck somewhere, just let me know. Huh? I will try to help. Okay? Okay, dear? Pakka pakka? So I
Yes,
Sir,
think,
sir.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, Ash.
sir, I had a little unrelated doubt. How do we import STL files in like a 3D viewer? I've been trying to figure it out for one of my projects, but it keeps on crashing the website.
What is the error you are getting, dear?
It is unauthorized.
maybe you are getting some path issue. That could be a reason, or maybe you are not trying to import in a right way, or the file you are accessing, it is not in a place where it has a permission to access it. There can be number of things. Okay, the file you are trying to import, try to put it in the same place where it is. Okay, or
Okay,
if
sir.
still you are getting an error, tomorrow, in tomorrow session, just show me the code. Let me try to help it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear. So I think let's end this session. Okay, and let's connect tomorrow again with more interesting things, and let's learn tomorrow more interesting, some concepts and practicals. And I'll hope you will show your homework tomorrow. Okay, till then, take care and have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
You
sir.
too.
Thank
Thank
you,
Yes,
sir.
you.
sir.
Bye, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night. Thank you.
Sir, I had a query.
Yes, yes. Go ahead, dear.
Sir, since on Saturday we have a class in the morning as well,
Right,
I
right.
don't think I'll be able to attend it since I have school. So, can I
You
be
have
provided with a recording of the class?
Yes, yes, sure, sure. So you won't be able to join, right?
Yes, sir.
Which one? First part or second part?
The first one. The